Okay, so hi guys, hello there, welcome to this video. A quick fix. We want to fix Mongoose error server selection that I've been experiencing for some time now after installing the latest version of Mongoose. So right here in my VS Code, I have a sample database, a sample code that I'm trying to work on. And if you can see here, let's look at my configuration for databases. Okay, now here's my file called MongoConnect.js where I'm actually configuring the connection. You see I'm reading my connection string from .env file, and then I come and have a function here that is used to connect to DB, and then I have mongoose.connect, and then I pass in the connection string. And then I have some connection hooks. For example, on connected, I want to log some thing on the console, connection established to database. Also, I want to log something when it's disconnected, having like disconnected from database, and an error occurred during connection to the database. So, and then I export that function, connectdb, and on my main file, that is server.js, I import it. Look at that, import connectdb from that file, and then I call that function here. Now, let me clear up everything right on my terminal here so that you can see what happens. So if I try running my application, I'll clear up everything here so that I can show you the error, and then we can solve it really quick. So let me clear everything that we have here. Now I'm in my API folder, and so I have the script run my project, that is the dev here. So remember, I'm not using Node.js, I'm using the watch flag. So coming here, I can just type pnpm run dev to run my application. So you can see, okay, it's running. The application is running on port 3000. So coming back to server.js, when we listen to that, this is what we get. And then during connection, I expect to have something like connected or disconnected or an error occurred based on the current hook on my connection file. So let's give it time. So instead, you're going to get some error. And this error is arising because of the latest version of Mongoose. And this error has been happening from version 8.7 moving up to 8.8. So let's look at what the error is right here in the console. So you see we have the error here. Mongoose server selection error. Could not connect to any servers in your MongoDB Atlas cluster. One common reason is that you are trying to access the database from an IP that isn't whitelisted. Make sure your current IP address is on your Atlas cluster, IP blah blah blah. Yeah, sure. So even after verifying that my IP is whitelisted and even giving it access to all IPs, I still couldn't get the connection. So I did some research, and on doing some research, I realized that the error has been there since the version 8.7.0. So let's check the version I'm running on. Going to my package.json, look at what I have here. I have Mongoose 8.8.3. And if we check what we call the npm website on the Mongoose library, we realize that the latest version is the version 8.8. That is what I have. So let me show you that. Okay, just a minute, that will load. So Mongoose, the latest version is what I have installed. That is 8.8.3. And that is what has the issue. So coming up here, you see this is the latest version 8.8.3. Fine. So let me just close up this and I show you something else. So after doing some research, I went to the actual GitHub repo for Mongoose, and I realized that there was an issue that has been raised just on that error. So let me show you the issue. So coming right back here, this is the official GitHub repo for Mongoose. So let's see. So you see under issues, I was looking through the issues, and then I came across the same an issue that is related to what I'm experiencing. That is what we have here. Now, database connection failed after update Mongoose from 8.64 to 8.70 or higher. And then if I went deep to read on what we have as the issue, then here's what we have. Then just to avoid wasting time and taking it close to what we need, there's raised here. There's something that's been raised here. Okay, now I would like to make a clarification. The problem persists on a cluster MongoDB Atlas database in free mode. Okay, you see that? Now, Mongoose 8.64 is okay, but not Mongoose 8.7 or higher. But I migrated another cluster from free to dedicated mode, and apparently the error is no longer present. So it is for two reasons. One, if you are in a free cluster mode, you might experience such a problem if you're working with 8.7 or higher. Also, if you are on a free mode and you want to fix it, it's because you are using the latest Mongoose version, which is 8.7 or higher, up to 8.8.3. Now, what you need to do in your case, because for this project I'm using a free version, you need to downgrade it to 8.6.4. So let's say I'm going to do that. Back to my Visual Studio Code. I will stop the server, clear up everything, then I will uninstall the Mongoose version that I have. So what I will do is npm uninstall Mongoose. So that will flash out Mongoose 8.8.3, and then now I will be specific on the version that I want, this 8.6.4. Great, so you see we have Mongoose gone. So then I want to install npm install Mongoose. Then you can specify the version that is 8.6.4 because that is safe for our free cluster. So press enter, and that should install that specific version. Fantastic, so it should appear here. Great, so we have Mongoose 8.6.4 installed here. Now, what the next thing I want to do is to again start up my server. How do you do that? npm run dev. With this should work because that is what fixed the error. Let's see. I have internet connection, and so I expect like connection established to the database. So already the application is running. So let's wait for the connection to database. So this is taking some time because it's some network operation. Good. So look at what we have. Connection established to the database. So our application has been connected to the database successfully. So you see what we have here is what I actually set on my util for connecting to DB. Connection established to the deep database. Fantastic. So thank you for watching. That is how you fix that Mongoose error. If you're on a free cluster, downgrade to 8.6.4 version of Mongoose, and that will work for you. If you got the money, you got the funds, just go to a paid cluster, and that should sort your problem. Thank you for watching. Also, Code signing out.